everybody, how you doing? Hope everybody's doing good. I've got something a wee bit unusual for you today. We are going to be restoring and enhancing an old photo. So let's go, mate. Hey everyone. Okay, so for the purposes of this video, we are going to be sorting this photo out, which is a pretty good photo anyway, but you know, it's definitely a bit soft and grainy and whatnot. That's me, and that's my Uncle John. He died many years ago, and it's quite a nice photo, I think. You could tell from here, this is a photo of a photo. Not particularly well thought out when I did this when I was back home in July. So I am going to grab this, stick it into Photoshop. I am going to, first things first, we're going to crop it and straighten it. Okay, let's get rid of that thumb, which thankfully is not really a part of the. That's quite nice, just there. We'll do an auto contrast, it's not bad. Auto color, auto color's not bad actually. This, there's a bit of a shine here from the glossy paper, so I am going to go into the camera raw filter real quick, drop the highlights on there, shadows, the whites look quite good. Dehaze, I always like to try dehaze to see what it does. It's not bad, it's not bad. It's bringing out a little bit of a yellowish thing going on there. Temperature, actually, you know what, that's pretty good, but what we should do is I might in the first instance get rid of some of the imperfections before we run it through the upscaler, which is, we're going to be using Topaz gigapixel for this one. Alright, now the rest of it will be done in Topaz, but I do still see let's go to burn. A little bit too much shininess, so we're burning shadows at 63%. That's getting rid of some of that glossy shiny paper. Okay, that's quite good. Now let's go export as, and we're gonna export it to the desktop and then minimize Photoshop. Okay, so right away we have that one and then that one. So before and after. I know what you're thinking. The original color tone and softness is somewhat been lost, but let's just go for it anyway. There's a billion different ways to, oops. Let's go to the Topaz. We're going to open up 001. Let's go to, it's actually quite a large photo to begin with. It's 3695 by 3165. We're going to do face recovery, very compressed. Face recovery 100%, and just let's see what it does. You follow the blue line at the bottom left and you'll see, and you might be able to hear the fan on my graphics card picking up speed, because this is the intense kind of number crunching part. Here it comes, here it comes, here it comes, here it comes, and boom. Look at that. Before, after, before, after. Now I'm going to go ahead and say that looks right. Now let's see how Uncle John looks. Here it comes, and done. Before, after, before and after. You can see the blocky compression there. After, before and after. Yeah, I always like to keep it at 100% so you can, it's the ratio is right, that way you see exactly how it's going to look. So now I usually run suppress noise and remove blur all the way to the top for shots like this. And I think it's right now. I'm going to upscale it 2 times. And then we're going to see how this looks. Whoa, that is almost too much, isn't it? Let's bring the face recovery down to 80% and suppress noise down a bit. Before, after. Teeth and everything look really funny, but once we export it, it's going to look smaller. So let's have a look at, say, this plant at the top. Yeah, there's still a bit of texture there. Check out Uncle John's ear. Let's try a couple of the other. Let's put face recovery back to the top and then try a different AI model like standard. Yeah, there's quite a difference. I find the very compressed model, because there's 6 models to choose from. Standard, Lines A, Art, and CG, HQ, and low res. For some reason, I always go very compressed like that. You can see that. I mean, it's pretty good, but it's almost as if that texture has been introduced, and I don't know if we need that. This is viewing at 22%. Here it comes. You see, it's hard to get an accurate sample because see how it's blocky. That's why you need to be at 100%. I'm going to go very compressed. Save. Wait a minute. 2 times 7. Yeah. So I'm going to save it to the desktop, and we'll call it 001A. Oh. You'd think I'd never used a computer before, eh? Desktop, select folder. 001A. Save. This will take a wee second. Here it comes. Okay. Right, nice big pause there. Now we're going to go to, stick it in there. Now, here's 001, and here's 001A. So let's go forward, whoops, backwards and forwards. So before and after. Before and after. I mean, it's incredible how it does that. So let's put that into Photoshop. Now it's funny how it does the face recovery, but there's like a separation between the face and the hair, but at a distance it looks pretty good. So what do we have to do to this photo to make it perfect? Now ultimately I am going to shrink it. I usually send things out at about the width of about 3000. So, but before I do that, let's go back into the camera raw filter. See if we can recover a little bit of the warmth of the original photo. Let's bring up the original for reference. Well, I'm going to use it for reference on the other screen, but you can't see it. But I think a little bit of warmth and a little bit of a vignette, just to put the focus on the main part. And then I'm not going to bother with the colour, or maybe I should. It's just what I don't like is the yellowish skin on Uncle John there. So just gonna try to I am gonna go to temperature. I think it's fine. I think I'm overthinking it. I think that's quite good. It's okay. Go to history, before, after, before, after. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Let's go with that. So we're going to save that as 3000 pixels wide. +0. And yeah, file, export as, export, call 001B. Now let's do these two are other photos I was considering enhancing, but like that's me ages ago and that's me ages ago. Really just because these photos are low res, like I mean you can see they're really low res, and we can get into that. If you guys like this video, we can do another one of those. So before, upscaled, finished. Before, upscaled, finished. Now let's go with before and then go to actual size. And bear in mind how rough that is. And then go to actual size. I mean, it is such a difference. The only thing I find using this software is if there's not enough detail in the original face, it can often get it wrong, and then it doesn't look like who it's supposed to look like. But for photos like this, you know, just a little bit of blur, it's not, or a bit of grain, it's not a challenge. It's perfectly fine for it to upscale those. So anyway, I hope you guys like this little video. I just wanted to let you see, and if you've got any old photos that you would love to have restored, let me know. Maybe we can work something out and maybe even put it in a video or something. So thank you everybody for watching. Take care.